3. Okay. Just pay attention when I ask you. Just answer. Don't copy one another. I ask tricky questions, okay? I ask tricky questions, okay? I ask tricky questions, okay? So pay attention. Bismillah. الحمد لله رب العالمين وأفضل الصلاة وتم التسليم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه. Okay, we learned that this we learned about this. What did we say this is called, ya Kareem? Yes, hamzatul wasl. What is this called, Abdurrahman? How does hamzat wasl look like, ya Abdullah?
Like an alif with a
Nice. Did you hear? Hamzat wasl is like an alif that has a little sad on it, right? You see the little sad? I'm gonna make it big. See? So make it small, like this, okay, like this. So an alif with a little sad on top of it is hamzat wasl. We already spoke about hamzat wasl, right? What did we say about hamzat wasl, ya Fariza? What did we say? What did we say about hamzat wasl?
Whenever there's a letter like even if we drop it.
Very good. Did you hear? Whenever we're connecting hamzat wasl with a letter before it, what do?
We drop
We
it.
drop it. Okay? We drop it. Now, if there is no letter before it, or suppose there is a word here, but I stopped on that word and I want to read and start the word that starts with hamzat wasl. I want to start with it. How do I pronounce it? Who knows? How do I pronounce it? Huh? How? How, ya Yusuf? Very good. That's why, guys, the scholars call it hamzat wasl. Why they call it hamzat wasl? Because it sounds like what? A hamza. Very good. Hamza with the fatha in this case. Now, focus with me here. Whenever, that's something we already explained about hamzat wasl. Whenever there's a lam after hamzat wasl in the nouns, whenever we have a lam after it, how we're gonna say it?
We drop it.
No. I'm not saying when we connect it with a letter before. I'm saying if there's a lam after it, we're always gonna say it as. We're gonna pronounce it as okay, because hamzat wasl sometimes we say eat, like iqra bismi rabbika. Okay? But when we have the lam with hamzat al-wasl, always when you see these two, look at them, look at them. Look at them. Tell me, what are these two? Bariza, what are these two letters? What are these two letters? Tell me. What are these two letters? Hamzat wasl and what? And lam. What are these two letters, ya Abdurrahman? What are these two letters? And lam. Abdullah, what are these two letters? And lam. Whenever you see hamzat wasl with this lam, in this case, we're gonna say what? We're gonna pronounce it with a fatha. So we're gonna say what? What will we say? Okay? Now, later you will learn, inshallah, in level 5, we will learn also that in verbs, hamzat al-wasl could have a kasra or dhamma, like iqra, like uktub. And hamzat wasl in nouns that don't have lam, it will always have a kasra. It will always have a kasra, like istighfar. Okay? We're going to learn this later. Now, focus with me here. Focus with me here. What about this lam? Shall I say al-jahr or al-jahr? Shall I say al-sama or as-sama? Shall I say al-sulb or as-sulb? How do I know? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Who can teach me? Who can tell me? Yalla, Saleh. How do I know? Tell me. How do I know? How do I know? Yalla, tell me, how do I know?
Nothing on it.
Okay.
So you basically just make it,
What do I do?
you make it like an edit.
How do I know? Shall I pronounce hamzat al-wasl or the lam? I mean, shall I pronounce the lam or no? How do I know? Shall I pronounce the lam or not? Tell me.
Yes.
Huh? How do I know? Who knows? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Tell me if you know. Say, those who know, say. What do we do?
If there's a support, you're gonna say
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, you can see the screen, Arif?
Yes, I can see the screen.
Okay. Yalla, pay attention. So,
And also, Sheikh Abdullah, you're recording this.
yeah, I'm live broadcasting this. Okay, guys, one more time. What did you say, Kareem?
there's a support on the left, you say L. But
Listen what Kareem said. If there is a sukoon on the lam, do we say it? We say it. Let's see.
Sheikh Abdullah.
Correct?
I'm Sheikh.
Al-Jahar. Okay, mute yourself, Arif. Here, what do we say? As-sama. Here, what do we say? Here.
As-sama. As-sama.
الصلب. الصلب. What about this one right here? Don't forget the sleeve. I made a picture for you. Remember this is the meaning. Sometimes it's like this. Mute yourself, ya akhi. Mute yourself. Mute yourself, ya akhi. Okay. So we said what? This is the meme, guys, huh? Don't forget. So we say am-mar'a or al-mar'a. What do we say? Al-mar'a, correct?
Yes.
Here, what do we say? Al-tura, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I tricked you. Yes. Yes. How yes? Don't just say yes.
No.
Is there a sukoon on it?
No.
So what do we pronounce it or we skip it?
We skip.
We skip it. So what do we say?
Out.
Huh? Say it. At-taraib. Say it. Okay, that is the first tip that Kareem told us. Whenever you see a sukoon on the lam, this means the lam is silent or not?
It's not silent.
It's not silent, so we have to pronounce it. Right or no? This sign is enough, by the way. Whenever you see the sukoon on the lam, this means what? You're gonna pronounce it or not? Pronounce it. That's it. Okay? This means if there is no sukoon, what will we do to the lam? We're gonna skip it. We're gonna skip it. We're gonna merge it to the following letter and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in that case. What happens in that case? Look what happens. No sukoon here. And instead we have a shadda on the following letter. So we merge the lam into the following letter. How we're gonna read it now? We're gonna go from the hamzat wasl to where? To the following letter. And we're gonna jump over the lam. So how are we gonna read this word, ya Yusuf?
You're gonna read it as-sama.
As-sa. See ya, Abdurrahman? As-sama. All of you say it. Use your finger. Show me how you're jumping from the hamza to the sin. 1, 2, 3. As-sama. You see how we skip the lam? No sukoon on it. Okay? And there's shadda after it. Okay? Look else in the Quran, the Tajweed Quran. I like always to use the Tajweed Quran with the students. Why? Because they help you with the colors. Look what they do with the lam. They make it gray. If you look in your mushaf, when the lam is silent, what do? They color it in what? Gray. Look what Samai wa Tariq, the surah that we're working on. Do you see? You see how the lam is gray? Did you see it?
Yeah.
You saw? Okay, let's see as-sulbi. Same thing. Tell me how we're gonna pronounce this word. How we're gonna pronounce it? Huh? All of you, 1, 2, 3. All of you say it. As-sulbi. We're not gonna put a lot of time. We're not gonna say as-sama. No, just one time. As-sama. As-sulbi. Just like, remember the shadda. As-su. What about this one here? What about this one here? Yalla. Who's gonna read it? Read it for me, Abdullah. Yalla. Here. This one. Yalla. Where is the scene? I don't see any scene. And what is this letter right here? 2 dots on top. Ta. So how are we gonna read it? Assa or atta? Pay attention. Say it again. At-taraib. Yalla, say it. Say it. At-taraib. Okay. How are we gonna read it, Ya Abdurrahman? At-taraib. Good job. Okay, did you guys see?
Yes.
Okay, so sign number 1, the lam has sukoon on it. Sign number 2, there is shadda after the silent lam. Sign number 3, the silent lam is gray. Look, gray. Look, gray. Look in your mushaf, you see this lam gray. Is that clear, guys?
Yes.
Now, who can tell me? Who can tell me again? There are 3 signs that help you. Any one of them, if you learn it, you can know I'm going to pronounce the lam or not. Who can tell me? Yalla, sign number 1. Tell me the first sign. Yalla. Tell me the first sign. Salih.
The first sign
Yeah. What's the first sign?
is hamzat wasl.
I'm not talking about hamzat wasl. Tell me one of the 3 signs about the lam. Yeah.
Lam sukun.
Okay, if there's a sukoon on the lam, we pronounce it or no? Pronounce it. This means if there's no sukoon,
We don't.
silent. This is sign number 1. Sign number 2. Yalla.
If
Yusuf.
if you see it gray, then that means you don't pronounce
That
it.
means it's silent. That's sign number 2. So if you see it black, this means you pronounce it. Sign number 3. Yalla, Kareem.
If the lam has nothing, you skip to the letter after it.
If the lam has nothing, you skip the letter after it. That's not right. Say it again.
No, you skip
Think.
the lam.
You skip the lam. If the lam has nothing, we already mentioned. If it has sukoon, you pronounce it. Doesn't have sukoon, means has nothing, you don't pronounce it. What about the third sign? There is shadda after the lam. What is there?
Shadda after the lam.
If there is shadda after the lam, always you're gonna skip the lam. Look at all of these examples. Is there shadda after the lam?
Yeah.
Here
Yes.
and here.
Yes.
So always when there is nothing on the lam, you'll see shadda after it, and you will see it gray. These are the 3 signs, guys. Did you all see them?
Yes.
Did you all see them?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this lam, it sounds like a very, very famous word, very common word in Arabic, which is for the sun. The sun. And pay attention here. Pay attention here. Who knows what the sun means in Arabic? Who knows?
Shams.
Ah, good job. Shams. Okay, listen how we're gonna remember that. Listen how we're gonna remember that. Who can tell me the lam in the word ash-shams? The lam in the word ash-shams is silent or not? Who can tell me?
It's silent.
It's silent. How did you know, Ya Kareem?
Because it had nothing on it.
Abdullah, is the lam in this word ash-shams? Do we say al-shams? Al-shams or ash-shams?
Shams.
How did you know? Tell me, how do I know? Look at it and tell me. There are 3 signs. Tell me any of them. Because what? Sign number 1, we said nothing on it, no sukoon on it. Sign number 2, shadda after it. Sign number 3, it's a gray. Right?
Yes.
Now, these, because this is a very common example, can you look at the sun? Can you look directly at the sun?
No.
So means the lam in the solar words is silent. You cannot see it. Can you see it? Huh? Means you don't pronounce it. So remember that. This lam here, and this lam here, and this lam here, stand up. And this lam here, it's called shamsiyyah. What is it called?
Shamsiyyah.
Like solar. What is it called?
Shamsiyyah.
Shamsiyyah means solar because it's like the word ash-shams. Can you look at the sun?
No.
Can you say the lam in the? Can you say the lam when it's shamsiyyah?
No.
Can you say the lam when it's solar?
No.
No. But let's see the other word for it. Al-qamar. Who can tell me? Tell me, ya Abdul Rahman. Al-qamar. Al-qamar. Do we say al-qamar or al-qamar? What do you say? Huh? Aris, what do you say? Al-qamar or al-qamar?
القمر القمر
Say
القمر
al-qamar. Huh? Al-qamar.
القمر
How did you know? Abdullah, how did you know?
القمر القمر
Al-qamar. Because there's sukoon on it, no shadda after it, and it's not gray, right? It's black. So,
So it's
we
called
write-
القمر.
So, can you look at the qamar, at the moon? Al-qamar means the moon. Can you look at it? So the
Yes.
Laam Qamariyyah, you can read it, you can see it,
Yes.
and right? So this is the Laam Shamsiyyah and Laam Qamariyyah. Let me hear again. Laam Shamsiyyah and Laam what? Qamariyyah. That means Laam Shamsiyyah and Laam what? Shamsiyyah like the word Ash-Shams, like the word Qamariyyah like the word Al-Qamar. Say Al-Qamar. Do we read the Lam Shamsiyyah? How do you know? Remember Ash-Shams. Do you say Al-Shams? No, Ash-Shams. Do we read the Lam Qamariyyah? Do we read the Lam Qamariyyah? Do we read it or no? Do we read it or no? Do we read it or no?
Yes.
Yes. That the student who is paying attention, he doesn't copy the other students. He thinks before he answers. Do we pronounce Al-Lam al-Qamariyyah or no?
Yeah.
We say Al-Qamar. We pronounce it, right? But Ash-Shamsiyyah, we don't. That's why any lam that you pronounce, which comes with hamzat wasl, any lam like these, we call it what? Qamariyyah or Shamsiyyah?
Qamariyyah.
Qamariyyah. If we don't pronounce it, what do you call it?
Shamsiyyah.
Did you guys get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna play a quick game. Okay. Okay. This is word number 1, word number 2, and word number 3, and word number 4, and word number 5. Okay. And word number 5. Now these are 5 words. 5 words. Okay. 5 words. Look at them. See what the word for each number. Before that, I'm gonna tell you something else. Before that, so that the topic is full here. Suppose you're reading in a book. Listen. For this time, you don't need that. But for people who read Arabic books, some Arabic books, maybe they don't have shaddat, they don't have harakat. So how will they know this lam is shamsiyyah or qamariyyah? I'm gonna tell you something simple for them, not for you. For you now, just look at the mushaf and learn these things. For them, we're gonna say these are the qamariyyah letters. Ibghi, hajjaka, waqaf, aqima. Introduce yourself as please. ابغي حجك وخف عقيمة. We tell them these are Qamariyyah letters.
We are Qamariyyah, Mahir.
After the lam, then the lam is Qamariyyah. This means we pronounce it. This means we pronounce it. Okay? ابغي حجك وخف عقيمة. يلا, let's finish with this quick game. يلا, pay attention. I'm gonna say the number. You have to tell me shamsiyyah or qamariyyah, please. Okay? So pay attention, look at them. Yo. Number 4. Number 4. Salah got one. Salah. Okay, pay attention. Yeah. Pay attention. Look at the words. And when I say the number, look at the word clear. Salih, how did you know this is shamsiyyah?
It doesn't have a sukun.
No sukun on it. That's enough. Another sign. Shabda on it. Shabda after it. A third sign. What's the third sign?
That's
The lam is?
right.
Excellent. Good job. Fabiola, I'm going to say another number and you're going to tell me. I'm going to see who's going to be the first one to say it. Pay attention. Number 1. Kareem got it. Good job. How did you know it's Qamariyyah?
Because
It has sukun on it. What else? Another sign. No shadda after it. A third sign. It's black, not green. Okay. Now, one more word. Pay attention. Look at the word. Yalla, look at the words. Look at the words. Number 7. 7. 7. 7. Where is 7? Where is 7?
I did not even
Okay.
We got a point. I did
Okay.
not say
Okay. You all